Here we go. It is game one of this playoff showdown. Let's put the hype aside and find out who's the better team. The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. Don't you just love playoff hockey? Listen to this place. Let's get after it. Denied by Georgiev. Stoppage in play as the puck goes up and over. We'll get a face-off. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. Deneau's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Too much congestion in front. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Makes the save. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Kontinen's got that snipe zone ability, which is that wicked accuracy from shooting when the puck is nice and settled.
They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Takes the pass. The Blackhawks have the puck now. Feeds it on over to Nichushkin. Chicago's got the puck. Right up the gut. Here they go. Moves it to Arvidsson. Just a crushing hit against the wall.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that...
Engines running hot quickly here, Cheryl.
This might have been predetermined, happening so early. Both teams really want to set the tone here, and no better way than go toe-to-toe right off the hop.
And drops the hammer on that one.
Yeah, the clear winner as that final punch perfectly executed and a tough one on the other end. When the fight started, the fans erupted, and then all of a sudden the tilt went the road team's way, and it got awfully silent in here.
They've got the debris all cleared up off the ice, and both teams step in for the face-off. Still lots of time left in the period. We're still scoreless. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Colorado's got a hold of the puck. Solid check to slow him down. Colorado's in now. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Goaltender covers up, and we'll get a face-off.
McKinnon's a strong skater, and when defenders try to knock him off, he shrugs them off and keeps with it, guys. His unstoppable force zone ability means he can get into the zone and get things rolling for his squad.
Quick feed to Deneau. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Georgiev.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Past the midway mark in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Puck grabbed by Arvidsson. Receives the pass. Scores! And that's his first career playoff goal, and he'll take it.
He will, James, because the playoffs is just a different beast. It's not regular season anymore. You want to be an impact player. You want to make a difference, and he does tonight. We all know that goals in the playoff series are so difficult to come by, James, as the ice closes up and everyone's playing urgent and physical. They got the first one here. That's a good way to start.
And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Colorado's on the attack. Here he is, wristed on net. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Goalie with the stop. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Accessibility. 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 Past the midway mark of the frame, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Handles it along the blue line.
Oh, such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Jostling for the puck, but still maintains possession. Made the stop on the play. Chicago's got it along the wall. Here's a shot. Great save. Oh, there's one more.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
From off the wall and onto his stick. Here's a short pass to Strome. Georgiev's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the faceoff. Colorado's got possession here in their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. And they'll dump it in. Chicago's got a hold of it along the wall. Gaining momentum along the wing. Here's a shot. Scooped up along the wall by Reddish. And that carries off a stick. Byram's taking it from his own end. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Slides it diagonally to Hall. Intercepted at center by Byram.
The Avs have been playing great defensively. Their sticks are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. The Avs win the faceoff. From one point man to another. And he gets in front of that. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Nichushkin's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Colorado's got it, and they're on the attack. And he rings the post!
The Avs are trying to claw their way back into this game, and that's not how you do it. When you have an opportunity to execute, you have to find the back of the net.
And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Just here in the late stages of this frame, 2-0 is the score. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. There's another stop.
And the puck's in the low slot. The goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Good stop by Georgiev. They just keep coming in waves here in the offensive end. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
He needs to find a way to manage his emotions here because they're creeping into his game. That's a second penalty he's taken this period.
Man advantage takes to the ice. It's our first opportunity to get a glance at the special teams unit. Scores! And that one going off the defender for an own goal. The Blackhawks have been rewarded with the lead here late in this first period with all the shots they put on net. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long.
Fans, take a look to the sky. The whole team.
Period number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Chicago's playing a strong game here in terms of possession and trying to get pucks to the net. They're really attacking and finding those lanes, and that's...
And here we go. Buckle up.
Well, a spirited scrap comes to an end with the takedown.
I think he might be relieved as they head to the ice as he was taking a thrashing.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Tough to watch fighting, but sometimes when it's a tilt on the road and you're a winner, it creates a ton of momentum.
Well, both teams seem to be a little calmer now after a pretty chaotic stretch just a few moments ago. Quick pass over to O'Connor. Accessibility. Accessibility. Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Blackhawks will play it from the defensive zone. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. O'Connor's going off for hooking. Another power play opportunity coming up here.
Earlier today, the guys were talking about the cross-crease one-timer. The coverage is sliding over to one side of the ice. It's opening it up all day long.
And they win the draw here in their own end. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck. Picked up along the boards by Hall. Blocker save. Puck picked up by Jones. Denies him again. Scores! Sets a power play goal and it puts them in front.
Well, that's perfect execution. You have that player advantage. You gotta use it. They did it. Now they're ahead. You know it's a hard shot when the goaltender gets a big piece of it, but it still trickles in.
The Blackhawks are finding that little extra pep in their step here in the second period and have taken a one-goal lead as a result.
Well, they break the deadlock, and that's huge. Now you're playing in front, but I think this face-off and the shift that ensues is critical, James. Now you got your opponent right where you want him. You're back on their heels. Take advantage and try and get another one.
To his teammate! Big-time stop!
Karasic's able to square up to the shooter right here, who's in a dangerous position in the slot area. What a great save, James.
Picks up the puck at his own end. And now it's to Rantanen. Shot! Oh my goodness, it stayed out. What a save!
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
And Cheryl, listen to these fans here. They are getting loud. Some of them are getting on their feet here, still applauding that save we saw.
James, I think it's the appreciation for the desperation save, the complete, the will to keep that puck out of the net, and they're really showing him the love.
Chicago's won the faceoff. And it takes a shot. Off a stick. Colorado's got the puck along the wall. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Taken along the wall by Deneau. Picked off by Taves.
The Avs are in a tight game. They got to start making good on all those interceptions where they've been great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert.
Fires it on net. Scores! Well, that's number 2, Pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's going to be looking for the hash. Well, this is a really smart shot through traffic, James. The recognition of the net front presence and screen, and the goalie drops to the butterfly position. Really tries to make himself as big as possible, hoping that the puck just hits him because he can't see it.
Chicago's on a roll tonight. Now they've extended the lead to 2.
They're on a roll, and you can see it in their body language, the way they're communicating on the bench. When you're winning and you're feeling it, everything's alive.
Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck against the wall. The Avalanche have gained possession undermanned. On the attack along the boards. Quick shot! Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
Mrazek's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead.
Gains the zone from the right side. Now a quick pass to Belmar. Good check, frees the puck up. Takes the feed. The Blackhawks are across the line and into the offensive end. Quick pass to Colton. Colorado's got the puck against the half wall. And that's off a stick. Sends the puck across. Big time blocker stopped by Georgiev. Moves it to the middle. Can't connect the play. Stones him with the blocker. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Eller's ready for the draws that will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Avs have it now. Here they come inside the neutral zone. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. The Blackhawks look to start the transition game. Look out, here they come on the attack. Huge steal in his own end. Moves it around along the half wall. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Takes the feed from the left side. Gets a piece of it to make the save. Whistle blown, stopping the play. The Avs have been handed 2 for interference. And they'll roll the power play unit right back out.
Having success earlier on the power play, they recognize where the openings have been. But what I love about it is they're not afraid to change it up. The motion on this power play and these sequences have really been the reason they've been successful.
Chicago's got the puck along the boards. From the right side, they gain the zone. Takes the shot. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away. Moves it quickly over to Belmar. Shot denied by Mrazek. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Chicago's got possession at center. Passes it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Pokes it away in his own end. Chicago's got the puck here in the open ice. Moves it to Hall. Oh, look at this! Blocker saved by Georgiev. Eller's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment. Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. And this one's underway here in the third. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
Chicago's ahead right now, and that's the operative word right now, James, because this has been back and forth. This is all about high-flying offense. I know that you love this type of game.
And he slides it quickly to Taves. Scoops up the puck now. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Handles the puck. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. The Blackhawks looking against the half wall. Just a simple save by Georgiev. I love the details and the time spent constantly throughout the game that we're seeing like this right here with the coach talking to the rookie and sharing instruction.
Oh, yeah, and they have a lead, so I think that this message is twofold. One, it's when your opponent doesn't have the puck, they can't score, so continue to attack. Be relentless on the forecheck. But when you are coming back into your own zone, you got to backtrack with a purpose. You got to be defensive responsible and shut it down.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. The Avs get a hold of the puck. And it's a quick pass to Rantanen. Puts it on net. Turned aside with the glove by Mrazek.
Rantanen's back on the ice after serving that 5-minute major for fighting, and it's certainly appreciated to have a physical element to your game. You know his teammates certainly appreciate it, but man, you got to find a way to generate offense, and the only way you can is when you're on the ice.
The Blackhawks win the defensive zone faceoff. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Sends it in front. He scores! What a goal!
He gets his shot off the most coveted area on the ice, right in front of the paint, doesn't allow the goalie to get set up, and puts it home.
Well, stick taps all around and even a smile from the coach as the rookie makes his way back to the bench.
Well, yeah, and this is positive reinforcement, and I love that he's getting this, James, because earlier they had a conversation about the specific instruction and expectations on that shift, and when you go out and you execute and then you come back to the bench, you're kind of looking at your coach, and they give you that reinforcement. It's a great feeling.
And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Along the half wall with the puck. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Directed over to Arvidsson. Denies him with the save. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Well, looks like the kid is having a conversation with the coach. And at a time like this, what's the message, Cheryl?
Well, I think this is a great conversation for the coach to have with a young player. Listen, they're gifted offensively, but it's not offense you need right now. You need good defensive posture when you don't have the puck. So you got to be aware, and you got to keep it simple.
The Blackhawks have built themselves a sizable lead here early in this third period. The Avs start with the puck in their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Across the line from center. Chicago's got a hold of it against the wall. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Lots of time left in this period. Chicago's got a 5-2 lead. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Battle along the boards. McKinnon's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Colorado's got a hold of the puck now. Here's a shot, and that's deflected off someone in front. Tries to feed it over to McCarr. Picked up along the wall by Jones. Chicago's got the puck in the defensive end. Takes a shot. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Chicago's done a wonderful job putting a lot of pucks on net, and they lead it early in this third period. The Blackhawks gain control of it. Quick feed to Arvidsson. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. And he gets a piece of that one and denies it. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Chicago's been way more active here tonight on the ice, and they have certainly capitalized on their opportunities and continue to lead in the third. And he takes the pass. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Quick feed to Arvidsson. And he takes the dish.
Deneau's picked up a few assists in this game, and his team is leading. I mean, when the puck's on his stick, he's making things happen. His awareness, his ability to thread the needle, it's off the charts tonight.
Here's a chance behind the net. And not much on that one. Chicago's got it in their own zone.
The Blackhawks' top line is on the ice, and they've been the best on the ice tonight for their team, and they've contributed, and they found a way to get their team in the lead.
Long reach breaks up the momentum. Chicago's got the puck. Up along the wing. And that's a great heads-up play by Rantanen. Nichushkin's lugging the puck.
The Avs weren't ready to go right from puck drop, and because of that, they got behind the 8th ball, and they weren't able to claw themselves back into it. It's a lackluster performance, and they deserve what they've gotten.
Chicago's got it across the line. And he did it again. It's a night to remember. Wow.
Oh, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He's flying around the ice. I mean, if I'm the coach, I'm just telling his teammates, get him the puck. That's a great shot, James. The goaltender's in a solid position, but that low stick side shot, that's a difficult one to stop.
The Blackhawks continue to bring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
Save made with the pad. Slides the puck across to Arvidsson. Here's a chance. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Chicago's played arguably their most complete game of the season based on how they have delivered shots on net and lead here big time in the third. On the backhand! Oh, he missed the net! What a chance there!
Oh, James, when you're in the funnel, you got that great scoring chance. You got to execute. You can't miss from that area.
The Avs played along the wing. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Sends the pass over. Makes the save as that goes off the glove. Gains the zone through the middle. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. The Blackhawks are on the attack. Sends it over. Fires it. Scores! And look who's right on the doorstep, and he didn't miss that one.
That's what you call taking advantage of a fortuitous rebound, and you have to be able to smell it and sniff it out because he has great hand-eye coordination to be able to pick that one up and put it in the back of the net.
Deneau's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. Takes it in front. Oh, just not enough of that to keep it out. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. The Blackhawks are just minutes away from closing out this blowout. They have had plenty of scoring opportunities and have maximized most of them. Chicago's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. And he's got that one. The Avs move the puck in the defensive zone. And he gives it over to Nichushkin. Handles the puck from the left side. Oh, that has some heat on it. He makes the save. The Blackhawks will play it in their own end. Takes a shot. Gives them nothing in front. Oh, another great save right there. The Blackhawks have been the busier team in the shot department, and they lead it late in this third period. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Passes over to Nichushkin. Colorado's got it in their own zone. Shot. Oh, save on the play. Wow.
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
And that's offside, stopping the play. The Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Deneau's won the draw at center. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Makes it look easy. Great positioning with the pad save. The Blackhawks win it. Goes right to the crease. Tremendous stick save by Francouz.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is in that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
And things starting to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. And he was right there to make the stop on that play. Chicago's manufactured plenty of offense tonight, and they lead here late in this third period. And that will close the book on this one here tonight. Look, the series is not won or lost with the opening game, but Cheryl, I'd much rather have that win.
Everyone would, wouldn't they? I mean, it's such a long season. You play it, but then when you get to the playoffs, there's a different set of nerves. There's energy. You're in a series that's do or die, and you got to figure out a way to get on top. To get that first game under your belt, just settles everyone in, and you've got the leg up now on your opponent.
Real nice start. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. Thanks so much for joining us here this evening. The playoffs roll on, and we will see you then next time.